Welcome. It's your boy Carcino here. And as promised, I told you guys I have breaking news. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's real. It's definitely real. What's up, Basketball Montana? I told y'all I would come here live on the chat so y'all can talk about it, so y'all can get the gist of what's going on live. I gave you a little bit on the Carcino for Life channel, but I said I would come here on One Crack News and give y'all the big crack upside the head. Why your boy got bags under his eyes, your boy is tired, your boy's been working himself to death because we trying to feed everyone to facilitate and create jobs for the urban community. For the urban community. That's right. Your boy has been working hard right along with others. See, this new social network, BEAN, which stands for Building Economic Advancement Network. That's what BEAN stands for. They're an investment strategist. They do with cutting edge technology and they increase economic power in urban communities. And they're going to bring in 26 billion back into the urban communities. 26 billion by using technology. I told you, everybody's using the long way. They're using the short way. They're with the times. They're using technology. This is what we've been working on. Okay? Now it can be, the company and everything is gaining momentum, but this is what we've been working towards. Finding a way to help out people in urban communities get money going back into their neighborhood and how people can be real estate investors. Uh, their headquarters in Louisiana. And BEAN is a rising social and economic network. Darren Walker, 33 years old. He's the guy that founded the company. And they finna launch this BEAN app that's coming this fall. And it's gonna be a presence. It's the first social network dedicated to the economic advancement of urban communities. The first one ever. And I'm glad that I finally get a chance to tell you guys about it. And what it's going to do is help block separate that blockchain they got for technology. And what they're going to do is, they're going to be out there doing demonstrations to show you their commitment. The economic empowerment movement. They set aside 16% of its shares for a private investment. Okay, so 16% of the shares of the company is there for a private investor. All right, so now all the way to December 31st of this year, individuals and investors can purchase BEAN shares with equity in accordance to the U.S. Security Exchange Commission, which is the SEC. Okay, so that's why I did it that way. The SEC rules. Now that's Title III regulation with under crowdfunding. BEAN is offering shares with a minimum investment of $250 and a maximum investment of $107,000. Facilitating BEAN's regular, crowdfunding offering is TrueCrowd. And that portal was authorized by the SEC, and all the investments and investors and everybody from the coin tokens and cryptocurrencies on the social network and all this. Bean is the front runner, and they're in the forefront of the economic shift. They're leveraging resources, their partnerships, their investors. Everybody's got diverse backgrounds, they got demographics, they have a dry perspective, the whole nine. And now they're going to bring this economic advancement into urban communities. Blacks, we have the 16th largest buying power in the world. And all the major contributors to the United States the GDP, the gross national product, whatever. We're the major contributors to this. Yet, so much of that economic power is not realized where it matters the most. In your neighborhoods, you buy all their stuff, but yet nothing comes back to you. That's why being the social network will counter that trend by connecting consumers and businesses in a manner that positively impacts urban communities. That is the kill. They're expecting to do 26 billion back in the communities by using its platform to redirect a minimum of 2% of African American spending. Just 2%. If you redirect 2% of the minimum of African American spending, you can get 26 billion back into the community. So Bean is going to help put 26 billion into urban communities. Period. That's what it means. Now, if you guys don't remember Darren Walker's the guy on the Louisiana show that Flip and Move, where him and his wife Lucy demonstrate their real estate and renovation thing they do. That's right, Harry. That is a big win for us. This is what everybody been working towards. Many emails have been going out about this. I've been involved with this project for a minute, man, trying see if it was real. You got to vet people and see what's going on. And I spoke to Michael Long via email, who specializes in securities for the company and venture capitalists, joint ventures, and all his real estate developments, mergers and acquisitions, and it's rough, man. Rough, especially when you personally don't have the time. Because I'm doing this, I'm making videos, I'm running back and forth doing other stuff. So this is like something that, okay, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. We don't know. We hope it works. But this is a huge move and a large step in the bigger picture, because not too many social media platforms do anything on the matter of giving something back towards us. If that makes any sense. Yes, that's what the social media app is going to do. Oh, thanks, Harry. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's better to have her at home than in the hospital. I hope it worked too. It seems like it's gonna work. I mean, nothing involved in this says that it shouldn't. There's gonna be a lot of people that try to knock it down. You know, that's the thing. They're not gonna want this to ride. This is why I'm partially exhausted half the time. You know, trying to get these things out to you guys. And yes, my condolences, Harry. Sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, that's some good news, man. Some really good news. Oh yeah, this is not going to be good for them. Anytime you talking about putting money back in the urban communities, they'll start pumping that fear back in there. Oh no, that's only going to give them money to do drugs or kill people and buy drugs and sell it. And it's going to include more murder. Don't do it. And try to scare investors away. That stuff won't work. This is why you take the shorter way instead of the long way. You know, people, the long way is good. It's good for building the community up and putting on a show and getting the people to come out. But realistically, people are going to forget that in 2 days. You know, then it's to the next event. They just think of it as a cool day they had. And they right back to the same process. No change. Everybody's talking and doing speeches. And that's just a long way to go. You got to reach people quicker. They poisoning people quicker. They poison them through the music, movies, internet. So you got to get quicker, just like them. Use social media. That's how you got to fix this. Turn their weapons against them. So you got to use music, got to use movies, got to use social media. Same thing they using to poison you, turn it around, make it work for you. The mission of this business is to put $26 billion back into the urban communities. You see, that's the mission. All this money is going to the urban communities. See, you spend all this money and you got all this buying power. You the 16th largest part of the 16th largest buying power in the world and the major contributors of the United States gross national product. And yet you get nothing as far as your neighborhood. Nothing. So when the app is launched this fall, it's called Bean. Okay, BEAN. Bean. Building Economic Advancement Network. It's for investments, business transactions, cutting edge technology, and it is a social media platform. And it's gonna be rising up. Every time you see it, you're gonna see all this social and economic freedom going on. It's gonna connect you with people that's trying to get deals done. and you could actually buy shares. They got 16% of its shares for a private investment. And that's going through now through December 31st, 2018. Investors can purchase Bean shares with an equity in accordance to the SEC rules for crowdfunding. The shares go from $250 all the way up to $107,000. The app does not come out until this fall, but they estimate they should be able to facilitate at least $26 billion into the community. If you want to invest into Bean, you got to go to True Crowd because they're the ones facilitating it. No, 26 billion. Not 16 billion, 26 billion. Bean, Bean. He said, okay, mistake. Okay, I'm on the website right now, so you guys will see what it looks like. But we're gonna get the app. This is Bean. Here's the challenge. $1.2 trillion to the United States. Wow, so much of that economic power is realizing what matters most in African American communities. Currently, African Americans are lagging behind every other racial group in terms of economic upward mobility. The system impact of the lack of economic upward growth is reflected in the property values. So go to imbean.us and you'll be able to find it and you'll get connected with all the information you need. You receive commission when purchases are made when you're in the Bean Bank, and all Bean users receive commissions whenever purchases are made. So advertisement and sponsorship revenue will be there. Bean will allow companies and networks and out of networks to advertise on the platform as well. They're going to sell ad space. So believe me, you will have the opportunity in the urban community to make money. So I told you I had something coming, and this was what I had coming for you guys. They estimated by March of 2019 they would have 250. So everybody who's been working hard to make this work, uh, so many people to name, but everybody's exhausted, man. And I'm just glad I'm able to tell you guys about it. The app will be coming out this fall, and tired, man. Had a long day.